Hey guys, my name is David. I'm the CTO of Mango Network, and today I'm here to give you a quick introduction to myself and the project Mango Network. To tell you about what we're building here, to tell you about the problems that we're solving, and also to tell you about why it's needed, like why we so desperately need a proper Omni-Chain solution that um, actually really connects all the different layer ones and layer twos together instead of like just sticking plasters on top and trying to bridge in between. So with Mango Network, the core concept, to give you like the 30-second introduction, is we're virtually creating a layer 2 that wraps around, or quote unquote bridges, all the different layer 1s and layer 2s in the blockchain ecosystem. So with Mango Network, you can write your contract once in Move on Mango, and then by creating different bridges, basically by creating different connectors, you can connect to any other chain out there, and even Bitcoin. So even a chain that doesn't have, even a blockchain that doesn't have smart contracts natively integrated, you can still integrate that with Mango Network, and I think that's a really cool feature. So, like, history about myself and like why I joined Mango specifically is, I saw the ideas of Mango, I saw the vision of Mango, and I thought, like, with my expertise in blockchain, Web3, and specifically also like with the Move language that's been developing over the recent years, and specifically the twist that Mango Network is giving on the Move language, I thought it was like such a prime opportunity to contribute to the growth and to the future of Web3, and just to solve the important problems really. Because obviously, like in the last sort of years, Web3 has grown immensely. Like since the original founding of Bitcoin, like we've seen so many different chains and new concepts. Like Ethereum came out, and then we had smart contracts, and then that created some problems. For example, like it was very slow, and there were low transaction speeds. I mean, with high fees, and a lot of new chains arose from that. Like with Polygon and Solana, and they're both and a bunch of other chains, and they're all trying to solve um, all of these problems, basically the speed problem, the cost problem, and the scalability problem as well, because like your blockchain needs to be scalable, it needs to be able to handle a lot of transactions. And that's also something that we've achieved at Mango Network, where we can process up to 297,000 transactions per second, which is like an incredible number, and I'm like really proud of the team for being able to achieve that. That's sort of like a really cool feature. And it's just like a big innovation, like a future innovation within the AI space and within the blockchain space, to be able to onboard, all the next developers and the next users. So that's ultimately really why I joined Mango, um, and also to be able to, add my value there, like both on a technical perspective and then like from a leadership role, of course, to direct the team and to make sure that we can grow and that we enable ourselves for all the opportunities to come, basically. Because that's the important thing at the end of the day, right? Like building technology is one thing, but you also need to reach users with that. Because building something in your own basement, like if no one knows about it, it's still not going to impact the world. Like people need to know about it, people need to use it. Like developers need to be onboarded to create dApps on Mango Network, and then end users need to know Mango Network just as much as they know Bitcoin, right? So ultimately, that's what led me to join the Mango team, and yeah, I think there are some really cool things that we can do there. So just to give you like a brief introduction into blockchain, like blockchain, as you all know, like blockchain technology is like long promised to revolutionize various industries by offering decentralized, transparent, and secure solutions. However, as the blockchain ecosystem has evolved over the years, it has encountered significant challenges. Like I mentioned previously, the high transaction fees, low processing time, and the fragmented landscape of blockchain networks. The complexity of Layer 1 and Layer 2 networks grows each year, with new rollups and technical innovations further complicating the ecosystem. Everyone is trying to solve these problems. Everyone wants to solve the slow processing times, high fees, and basically merging the ecosystem together. And that's also exactly, what we're solving here with Mango, but, as I like, in my personal opinion, in a more sustainable and scalable, future-proof way. And people seem more confused than ever with the new concept and interoperability, and like complaints are rising so much, like more and more about, like which chain do I use, how do I connect with between them, like especially for people that are not really native in Web3, like it's incredibly confusing. Like if you're a developer that has studied Web3 for years and years, then yes, you get the concepts. But as if you want to onboard your mother, for example, into Web3, or your family, for the matter, who don't have that deep of a technical knowledge, then which chain should you choose? Why are you going to use this chain over a different chain? Like, it needs to be, at the end of the day, it needs to be very, very easy for the end user, and that's the most important thing. And Mango Network contributes to that significantly by making all chains interoperable, basically. So by allowing dApps to communicate between all different chains, and by like storing the central state on Mango, on the Mango network, but then eventually like all different chains can tap into that with their respective connectors. So Bitcoin originally began as a decentralized method for digital currency. With continuous innovation, the concept of smart contracts emerged, enabling fully decentralized applications and niche specific solutions. As the blockchain and its user base expanded, new issues arose, prompting for the creation of layer 1 and layer 2 networks. And this ultimately led to like a fragmented ecosystem where users are faced by the complex blockchain landscape. So today I'm very excited to introduce to you Mango. It's a groundbreaking solution that addresses all these issues head on. Mango is not just another blockchain, it's a transformative layer 1 network designed to wrap around all other blockchains. So basically you can see all these other blockchains, for example Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon as like a base layer, and then Mango sort of wraps around all of them, interacts with all of them, connects with all of them. But you as an end user, you only have to interact with Mango, and then you have access to the whole blockchain ecosystem. And that provides you with a lot of opportunities. So it wraps around and bridges existing chains, and Mango provides seamless, efficient, and interconnected ecosystems. So the origins of blockchain and its current issues. Like, to really appreciate the innovation behind Mango, it's really essential to understand the persistent issues that blockchain technology faces today. Firstly, like throughput has been a major bottleneck. Traditional blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum can only handle a very limited number of transactions per second, making them slow and inefficient for mass adoption. Making a single Bitcoin transfer can cost more than $5 and can take up to at least like 20 minutes. And of course, like if you're trying to pay in a grocery store, if you're trying to buy your bread with Bitcoin, like that's impossible there. If transaction speeds are that slow, of course there are some nuances there, but at the end of the day, you need speed. Like you need it to be instant, like snap of a finger, you press send and like it's there. So that it becomes really practical in daily life usage, right? But at the same time, like that needs to be cheap as well, because of course we know some blockchains that are faster than others, but each has its own issues. And at Mango, we tackle all of them combined. We don't just tackle one issue, we tackle all of those issues together, and then we provide a solution for that. Secondly, high transaction costs have become a significant barrier. High demand results in high network activity, resulting in transaction fees that skyrocket on networks like Ethereum, making it impractical for everyday transactions. If you want to invest and if you want to buy if you want to throw a couple grand on NFTs, then $100 fee might not seem like a very big thing. But if you're just trying to make like a $20 transfer to your family members, then having a $5 fee, $10 fee, whatever, is really, really big, of course. So you want the fees to be like a couple cents at most. And high frequency dApp solutions as well. We know that there's a big potential for decentralized applications out there that have an enormous volume of transactions, and those are only realistic if the fees are low enough. Like if the fees are incredibly high, then we cannot use that. So a lot of efforts have been made to tackle this, often resulting in new chains, such as Solana or Polygon or Ethereum Layer 2 solutions. However, this leads to the ultimate issue, like a very fragmented blockchain ecosystem. This fragmentation means that assets and application state are often siloed within like individual chains. Like if you have a dApp that has been created for Solana specifically, like you can only really use it on Solana, unless of course there's sort of a bridge developed, but the current bridging technologies out there, they have their own downsides. Like they're also like very costly or take a very long time to process. This fragmentation means that assets and application state are like siloed within individual chains, complicating cross-chain interactions and reducing overall efficiency. Users must navigate multiple wallets, interfaces, and tokens, creating a cumbersome and often confusing experience. Despite various Layer 2 solutions designed to enhance the performance and reduce cost of existing Layer 1 networks, they still really fall short in providing a comprehensive solution to the fundamental problems of blockchain scalability, cost, and interoperability. Because even a Layer 1 solution, it does solve some of the problems, but you still have a very fragmented ecosystem. A Layer 2 solution on top of Ethereum does not necessarily solve the interoperability between Solana. Like it solves one specific like niche problem, but there are still a host of other problems around it that haven't been solved, and that's exactly what Mango Network does. Where Mango comes into play, positioned as the ultimate Layer 2 like solution that encapsulates and integrates seamlessly across all various blockchains. So fundamentally, Mango is itself a Layer 1 network, but it just wraps around all existing chains. You have custom connectors for each different chain, and that way you can transfer state, like the state is stored in the original Mango chain, like the base chain, but then you can access that state from any other network, basically. Mango offers a novel approach to these long-standing issues by leveraging cutting-edge technologies and a unique Omni-Chain architecture. Mango promises to deliver the performance, cost efficiency, and interoperability that the blockchain world has been striving to achieve, all while maintaining developer productivity with the Move smart contract language. So, how does Mango solve these core problems? Mango Network leverages a modular blockchain architecture which decomposes traditional blockchain functionalities into distinct layers for enhanced performance, scalability, and security. This modularity allows Mango to integrate with heterogeneous Layer 1 and Layer 2 public chains efficiently. So the three core components of Mango, you have the Mango Move language, which is fundamentally based on the Move language, but it's an adaptation. Like there are some improvements that have been made to make it even better there. The backbone of Mango Network is the Move programming language, of course. It was originally developed for Meta's Deem project, and Move is a statically typed language with strong guarantees on resource management and security, making it ideal for handling digital assets. Secondly, the second factor is modular contracts. The architecture consists of main chain contracts and module contracts. The main chain contracts handle the core business logic and state management, while the module contracts handle other chains and facilitate interaction with users and other chains. And the third core component of Mango is the Omni-Chain liquidity pool. Mango introduces an Omni-Chain liquidity pool, allowing assets from different chains to be pooled together, thus enhancing capital efficiency and simplifying the cross-chain operations. As a result of these technical innovations, Mango boasts a combination of high performance, low cost, and a comprehensive interoperability. Three key benefits of Mango Network are, first of all, the throughput. Mango's architecture allows for up to 297,000 transactions per second, far surpassing the capabilities of traditional blockchains like Solana, for example, which only average around 2.6 thousand. The new popular ETH Layer 2s only reach around 300 transactions per second. So by Mango is faster by a very, very big margin. And this high throughput is achieved through Mango's modular blockchain design, which decomposes functionality into separate, efficient layers that can operate independently and concurrently. Second factor, cost efficiency. By optimizing transaction processing and leveraging advanced technologies, the Move programming language, Mango significantly reduces gas fees and transaction costs. This makes it practical for everyday transactions and for large-scale adoption. So you can actually buy bread in this grocery store, with the Mango chain. Or if you have a banking application that needs to process thousands of transactions per second, all of that is possible. Third key benefit is a unified ecosystem. Mango's Omni-Chain architecture creates a unified liquidity pool across multiple chains, enhancing capital efficiency and reducing complexity for users. The cross-chain bridging technology bridges both chains that are targeted at smart contract development, such as Ethereum and Solana, and chains without smart contract technology, such as Bitcoin. Mango enables seamless cross-chain interactions, allowing users to operate on various chains through a single, cohesive interface. This eliminates the need for multiple wallets and tokens, simplifying the user experience. The question that you might have then, especially as a developer, is what is the integration process here? How do you integrate Mango Network with all these other chains, and how do you, as a developer, integrate your applications? The integration process involves several critical steps that ensure seamless interoperability between Mango and other blockchain networks. First of all, the deployment of remote access modules. On each target chain, Mango deploys remote access modules that interact with the Mango main chain. These modules handle user input, transmit data across chains, and present the output back to users on the original chain. The second step, cross-chain communication. Mango utilizes its cross-chain bridge technology. This bridge securely transfers assets and data between the Mango main chain and its connected chains. Unlike traditional bridges, Mango's approach reduces the need for frequent asset transfers across chains, thus lowering costs and improving efficiency. The bridge allows assets to be transferred from one chain to another, while keeping their value and properties intact. The third step for integrating your application into the Mango Network ecosystem is unified state management. One of the core innovations of the Mango Network is the unified state management system. All state changes and liquidity records are maintained on the Mango main chain, on the Omni-Chain smart contract. The Mango main chain is the only source of truth for these application states. The Omni-Chain smart contract ensures that state of assets and data remains consistent, regardless of which chain they are on. So then lastly, you might wonder, what is Mango used for in the real world? Or what could it be used for? What's the potential here? The real-world applications of Mango are never-ending. Mango's Omni-Chain capabilities open up new possibilities for decentralized finance, DeFi, and other blockchain applications. For example, the Being DEX. Mango powers Being DEX, a decentralized exchange that supports on-chain order matching and wallet-to-wallet trading, with features like order book mode and protection against MEV attacks. Being DEX offers greater trading depth and security. Another example, the Omni-Chain DeFi. Mango enables innovation DeFi products such as Omni-Chain liquidity, lending, staking, and the next generation of flash loans. Users can interact with these applications from any chain, simplifying the user experience and increasing liquidity efficiency. So, in conclusion, Mango Network. Mango addresses the major pain points of blockchain technology by offering a high-performance, cost-efficient, and interconnected ecosystem. Its unique Omni-Chain architecture and advanced technical innovations position Mango as a leader in the blockchain space. By bridging the gap between user experience and the existing technologies, I highly encourage you to explore Mango Network further, participate in the ecosystem, and envision new applications using the transformative technology. Together, we can realize the full potential of blockchain and drive the next wave of innovation.